a Redeemer, Jesus, God's own Son, precious Lamb of God, Messiah, Holy One.
Okay, so let me describe my new setup for trolling 4 lead core lines at once. You know, I have been trolling 4 lead core lines for a few times now. One of the things I've noticed is that when you use a normal 6, 7, and 8 foot rods, at some point during the day when you're trolling 4 lead core lines at a time, they kind of get tangled up a little bit, probably exacerbated if you make tighter turns. And sometimes with heavy boat traffic, one needs to make tighter turns. So I scratched my head and I thought about it and I realized, hey, I've got a couple of 12-foot surf rods sitting in the garage. Since I haven't been to the beach this year yet, they're available. So I just thought to myself, you know, the normal boat has a wingspan of 2 rod lengths plus the beam of the boat. So if the beam's 6 or 7 feet and the rods are 7 feet or so, you've got a wingspan between the outside rods of about 20 to 22 feet. But replacing the outside rods with 12-foot surf rods on a beam of 6 feet, that gives me a wingspan of almost 30 feet. So what I've done is I've got a 12-foot surf rod on the rightmost lead core, 12-foot surf rod on the leftmost lead core, a couple of 6-foot rods angled in the back so that I've got more separation between the lines. So on average, I've got about 10-foot spacing horizontally between the different lead core rods. So in addition to the 4 lead core rods that I've got well separated like that to prevent from tangling, I've got that rod in the front left. I've got set up with the technique I demonstrated about a week ago with the 6 2-ounce egg sinkers. So that one's getting 20 feet deep with only about 50 feet of line out. So even though, you know, from just looking down on that point of view, it looks like it's in danger of getting tangled in the other lines, that one's actually getting to 20 feet with only 50 feet of line out. So it's got a lot of vertical separation from the other lines. On the front right, it's twin, 6-foot rod, but it's got 50 feet of line out with those 6 2-ounce egg sinkers, so it's getting deep quick. And then my rod in the very middle in the back here, that one's my lone dipsy diver in the situation. It's getting 20 feet deep with about 70 feet of line out, so it's also getting deeper quicker. So I'm using a combination of vertical and horizontal separation to troll 7 rods at a time, down deep, without getting them tangled into each other. And the new addition to the process to keep the lead core from getting tangled is the 12-foot rods left and right for the lead core.
When I stand in glory, I will see His face, and there I'll serve my King forever in that holy place. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till the work on earth